You want to go winter camping? You want to go winter camping? Or are you gonna get a quick nap in before we set up camp? All right, we're heading out. So a little bit later start in the morning than I anticipated, but it's okay because the roads are still frozen, so we should be able to get out there no problem. So heading out, gonna make a quick stop at a grocery store, pick up maybe a few bake items that I can do over the stove, and then we're jamming to camp to set up. And it's supposed to be high winds this afternoon. They're saying like upwards of 30 miles an hour, and then same with this evening. I think it's like 25 miles an hour. And then tomorrow, possibility of up to, I think, 8 inches at my location if there's no one there, which there shouldn't be. So we'll see. And I'm supposed to also cross a little bit of a stream going there, so I hope it's not too muddy. But I think everything's still frozen way up to where I'm going, so I shouldn't really have an issue with it, but we'll see. So what you thinking, girl? Get that nap in. We got winter camping adventures though. Alright, not too much mud accumulation, a little bit, but nothing major, and I don't think there's a whole lot down here on the frame or anything. No, we're good. So basically just underneath the wheel wells and a little bit on the rear bumper. So it's gonna air up here real quick and then hit the freeway and then we're out. So looking forward to getting all set up. Alright, so my haste to get out this morning, I forgot the stove fan, and so if it wasn't going to be so windy, I wouldn't think it'd be a problem, but it's going to be windy, so we're going to get set up, and then I'm going to run into town and grab a new one, because I don't want to be in this super high wind. Sierra found an entire spine. Here, we gotta go check this out. Come here, girl. What you got over here? Let me see it. What'd you get over here? Let me see it. Oh, you're just a beast. Look at you. Pumpkin, look at you. Oh boy. Well, Sierra's already having a blast. What do you think, sweetie? Is that fun? Oh, that's right, get it. Oh boy. Come get it. Come get it. Come here. We'll go inside here in a sec, okay? I'm just gonna do a few dishes, then we'll go. It's looking good. The winds were kind of gnarly last night, but it held up real well. And like I was saying, it's just mainly ice. It just seems like it snowed on the tent and then it melted and created some ice. So we'll get some cool icicles like normal coming off of the guy line attachments there. Stovepipe did fine in the wind. The wind was pretty gnarly, but it wasn't as bad as some of the nights that I've had in Colorado. So I can't complain too much. One thing that's nice about camping these huge ponderosas is they block the wind. So even though I'm kind of in a wide open area, oh, what you doing, girl? She's been so happy. She's been running around like crazy since we got here. But since even though I'm in an open area here, these ponderosa pines just block all the wind. So you can hear it up in the trees and like hear it up in the like, you know, tall portions of the trees. You can see them waving like that, and then down the ground it's not that bad. So I definitely like that. So. But we're supposed to get another 7 inches today. We didn't get the 2 to 4 last night, so who knows if we'll get to 7. And then this evening, they're saying like another possibility of like half a foot or something like that. So we'll see what we come up with. The temperatures aren't too bad right now. It's just right about freezing, so it's not cold. But the evenings are going to start getting a lot chillier. And so I did forget my stove fan, the Eco fan, which was a dumb move on my behalf. I got here, I'm like, oh man, I forgot that. So I was using a plug-in fan to push the air around last night and keep it nice and warm in there. But I'm gonna leave here tomorrow and go pick up my stove fan, and then also pick up some more wood, and then that way we'll be ready for the rest of the week and the weekend. So I want to spend the new year out here. So, all right, girl, come here. Yo, what you got over there? You got your bones? What you got? Did you get a skeleton of an animal? Look at you! Oh my goodness, Pumpkin! Look at there. What do you got? Oh boy, look at there. Oh, Pumpkin, he's just so excited. Is this yours? Is this for breakfast? Are you having a skeleton for breakfast? She's crazy. We gotta go make some breakfast. You gotta potty. Oh, look at you. I know you're just so excited because you found that bone. Look at that. That's huge. That's all yours. Come here. You want it? It's yours. Come here. Uh-oh, she just dropped it. Come back to get it. Pumpkin, you're a good girl. Come here, baby girl. I'm gonna see you, Pumpkin. Come here, baby girl. I'm gonna see you. What are you doing? You want to go back inside? Let's go back inside. Oh, I know, you're just a chatty girl. Solid ice. Alright, so working with the oak pieces here is really turning out well. Got some really great burns all night, and it kept it nice and warm, so that's good. So what we're gonna do this morning is we're gonna make some pancakes over the stove. Dang, baby girl. This real quick. Starting to come down a little bit. Got the tent covered a little, just the vestibule. It's basically just frozen because it was pretty chilly last night. But not a whole lot of accumulation yet, but it's coming. They're saying possibility today of like, I think up to 6 inches, and tonight up to 8, and then tomorrow another 4. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know if I'll be able to get out tomorrow, or maybe I have to go out on Thursday to go grab my wood stove fan. And to be honest, and other than at night, it's not bad in there. I mean, like the stove, that's a 4-inch stovepipe, so I'm able to crank a lot of air through there to get that stove really warmed up with a good fire. So it's working out well. It's kind of cool how these ice patterns are on here. That's really awesome looking. What you thinking, baby girl? You're smelling something, aren't you? Some animals over here. All right, so there's some wood out there that is off the ground, and it's laying on other pieces of wood, of timber. It's about this big around. They're ponderosa pine branches, and they look to be like they're pretty dried out. So now that it's snowing, I want to make sure and go grab that stuff and bring it in here, see if we can use it for firewood, because I think it looks like it's pretty good material. We do have this firewood right here. Let me show you. It's just basically a couple of pieces of pine left over, like natural pine, like this stuff. And then, which I got from the property, and this is from the property as well, but that's that construction wood. Those are red oak beams that I cut up. They're basically anywhere from 2x2s to 4x4s. And those burn forever, so that's pretty nice to have. That's probably another 2 days worth of wood at least, if not more. Maybe more like 3. Because I've got some pieces back in the tent there. So anyway, we're going to run outside and grab this wood and see if we can use it. Alright, so here's the wood I was referencing. Looks like it's, I mean, it's kind of in degraded shape. It's got a little bit of ice on it, but it's still pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty rotten right there, actually. Let's see if there's any of it that's salvageable. That's collapsed on it right there. That's a good one. Let's see. This one on the bottom. This is fine. This is good shape. I can tell it's a little frozen on this end, but we can dry that out. Let's see. Let's get a little starter stuff. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Can't really tell on the GoPro, but it's kind of foggy out today. Looks like there's something on here. A little bit better, so you can see the fog through there. So there was going to be like freezing fog today, especially after 5 p.m. which I don't know if y'all have ever seen freezing fog, but it's pretty much the coolest thing on the planet to drive through. It's like fog hangs off the ground about like 4 feet, and just kind of sorry, a bunch of stuff on the camera there. It hangs off the ground like 4 feet, and it's like these little tiny ice particles suspended in the air. So when your headlights hit it, it is kind of hard to see like in front of you because it reflects all back at you, but it's really cool. All right, let's see here. Why don't I pull this into the vestibule, and we'll get those 3 processed up and see if they want to come out and get any more.